Welcome back, guys. I've got a beautiful 1972 Chevy Nova sitting here, and I'm getting ready to test drive it, take it down the road, point out flaws for you so you know what you're getting before you arrive here at Maple Motors. You can see all the good, I pick out the bad. I've been doing that for years, and it's worked out great for us. Let's go ahead and get started here. So decoding the motor to 307, it's just a higher revving motor than a 305. You also got power steering. You do not have power brakes on this one. Looking at our battery, let's bolt it down. Let's go ahead and check out the outside here. Aftermarket set of Jegs wheels. Disc brakes in the front, drum in the rear. A beautiful paint job all the way around this car. Guys, before we start, be sure to check the description below. You can pick up some merchandise from us. You can check out information on this car and about Maple Motors. Go to our website, maplemotors.com. Get pre-approved with our financing. Check out our shipping options. Get a quote while you're there. It's all free, guys. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Checking out our interior. Place those bets. Do you think the horn works? Across the dash. Big old crack in it. Right there in the dash pad. Aftermarket set of gauges. Carpet in this thing looks slick. Face to the radio in the office. Armrest is messed up. Interior on this one looks pretty good though. I like the seats, they're comfortable. Package tray could be a little bit better. We'll go over it in detail. Missing the light cover. And of course, at the end of the video, I go over every little chip and scratch in detail. Throughout the front of this, we check out the electronics and a test drive here. Let's see what's going on. Here we go. This one does start up easy. You can see she's still cold. Volts is not coming up. Got oil pressure. Blower motor. Blower motor is doing nothing. Wipers. Yep, they work. Turn signals. I hear it clicking, but I don't see the bulb flashing. The right bulb is flashing. The left bulb is not, and it's probably just the bulb that's out. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? Let's go ahead and try that out. Ready? See if there's another button under here. I don't see one. All right, guys, let's hit the road. See what else we can find. Okay, guys, here we go. We're getting ready to take off. We've already got fuel. We don't need to stop and get any gas. That's great. Neutral in drive there. Here we go. Steering's pretty tight on this one. You got a little bit of slack, not much at all there. Speedo is working, and of course, as we're going down the road, there's a slight drift to the right. You see how it's pulling me off? It's not bad at all, but it definitely eventually goes back to the right there. Getting into your brakes, they feel fine. Back into our throttle. All right, ready? Our kick down is not hooked up on this one. That's our passing gear, where it shifts down into the lower gear and takes off. Just not hooked up right. Back in your brakes, stopping plenty fast. All right. People think I'm driving crazy behind me. In the gas, in the brakes, in the gas, in the brakes. Engine temperature is up. We're running at 165 right now. Oil pressure, almost 50. I do see this car ended up getting a lot of attention. It's a eye catcher for sure. Good shift. Sounds great. As far as running and driving, it's not bad at all. There's not much I would change about it. They hook up that kick down and we're good to go. Suspension's pretty smooth too. All right, it's time to get some outside shots. I'm gonna walk around this ride. We're gonna get some undercarriage stuff, and I'll be back. Got you on that ultra wide screen. It's time to go. Time to go home. Time to go fishing. A little after 5. We usually close at 5, and I ended up spending some extra time on this one. Had to clean the battery cables. I noticed one of them had some corrosion on it. It was a little hard on start because of that, but always bring a little bit of tools for me. If battery cables is the worst thing I found, we're in good shape. Looks like somebody tried to replace them. They put some really thick gauge wire in there. The old top post connectors, there's one of them that just needs to be changed out. It's just old. I've got a bunch of them at the lot too. I generally check that kind of stuff, or at least my detail guys. I've been trying to get them to do more when it comes to checking terminals, which they're so busy, I don't blame them. These guys are knocking out 60 cars a month, so traffic. Let's go. She sounds mean. I know she's just a cruiser, but exhaust sounds good. We have some daring people on the road this week. I'm gonna let them go. Go on. Get out of here. All right, I'm gonna look down at my vitals now. We're looking at 190 on the engine temperature. We're also looking at 45 on the oil pressure. So that's great. Got the turret signal on there. She's a flashing. Oh, cut off by itself too. Of course, this road's got a nice little bump in the middle. This suspension's so smooth though, you won't notice. You didn't notice that, did you? Open road again. Well, I got everything done today that I needed to get done. My wife's bringing up some 3X shirts for the shirt room. If you like the merchandise, look in the link below in the description. Pick one up, pick up a couple shirts if you don't mind. We're personally packaging them for you, adding a few little things to spice it up. Actually got to buy some more of that stuff because I'm starting to run low. We're going through a bunch of shirts, which is good. Plenty of new inventory coming your way. Stick around, picking out the flaws is up next. Pick out the flaws. Gonna be walking around this ride looking for chips, scratches, rust, and dents. If there's anything that I find, you're gonna know about it, guys. Plus, there's 100 detailed pictures going over this car as well. Let's go around the front here. Cracks right there in the turn signal. This lens over here looks pretty good. Little chips. Chips over here. Coming down the side. Tires in good shape. Little spot there on the edge. Little chip there. Spot in the corner here. Spot there. See these little marks in the paint at the bottom. It's like a run there. See a spot in that corner. It's just like, that's the metal. The inside there. A lot of little chips. Same with this side. Like rubber or something. Got painted over. There's a drip here. I love this paint job though. It is super clean. This thing's got a ton of wax on it too. Fitting right here, your chrome. Little spot there. Front windshield. Overall looks good. The trim looks good too. Vent window's good. Trim's a little hazy. Chrome, looks good. Cracks. Tint's peeling in the back window. Little dimples in the paint there. Crack here in that back. Back window, you can see it peeling up on those edges too, the tint. Light scratches on the back window. Dimple here. Up and over the roof. Coming up to the back. In the jams. Seal looks good. Jam looks good. What about the lid? Check those edges. Down in the trunk, I did wash it before we left and it did leak. You can see a little bit of water, a little bit of moisture. This thing beat it up so well when I washed it. I should have took a video of that. A little paint chipping off over here. Same over here with those welds. Shutting down the trunk now. Good spring. And it locks well. Little chips. Spot there. Back window looks good. Coming down this side. Paint run here. Paint run over on the edge here. Slight ding here. You see that crease? It's really, really slight, but it is there. Bubble in the corner. Chips over here. Bubbles right here in the corner. Right there. The bottom. Up and over your fender. Back to midsection. Mailman! All right, let's go ahead. We'll keep going here. A little bit of pitting. Little spots there. Cracks back here. I think the same thing on the other side. This is a little bit worse. Little chips, scratches around your trim there. Chips here. Seal's got a little crack there as well. It's funny, I was sitting here thinking there was multiple people that were telling me like marketing strategies and stuff, and they're probably right, but I'm so old school, it's whatever. They're like, don't say worse, don't say cheaper, don't say cheap at all, don't say, you know, like all these different things, like don't say sticker, say graphics, say, I'm like, what does it matter? What does it really matter? I'm here to pick out the flaws. It doesn't matter. It's all the same stuff. If you don't like the car for what it is, that's not my fault. It is the car. I mean, most of these are 50 years old. But, I mean, I guess there is marketing strategies to that. Why worry about it? Cracks there. I think those are made like that. I've not seen windshield wipers like that. Okay. Bosch stuff. Never bought any like that again. Chip here. But yeah, when it comes to that kind of stuff, I mean, I'm here to pick out flaws already, so why does it really matter? There was a lot of those. I mean, I've had a lot of different things through the years. When I said that this side was worse because there was a crack on the other side too, I guess they would want me to say, I don't know, there's a crack over here. Maybe not say worse. There's some kind of line up here in the middle. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's very subtle and it's not going to pop up on the camera and you can hardly see it in person. I see it because I look at cars every day. We made it all the way around this ride. We're going to go ahead and check out the interior. It is very dark in there. All the windows are tinted. Let's go see. Okay. Gotta love that click from the old schools. The trim's all chipped up on the inside here. I want to make a video and see how bad I can be at marketing. I'm just kidding. That's the wrong way to do it, Nick. Is it? That looks like it hasn't been repaired. It's just been cleaned up and painted over. Can you jam? Little chips there. Seat on this one's in great shape. Carpet has been replaced. I like those mats. Some heavy duty mats, like truck mats or something. It's alright. Interior wise. Wait. We got a CD. What is it? Country Faith. Southern Gospel. We'll leave that in the car. In your package tray. See, it's kind of wrinkly. It's not perfect. Same with these panels on the side. They got some wrinkles in the center of them. See those? Up along the edge there. I call these mechanics headliners, and the reason so is because the upholstery guy would have that straight. Mechanic does the best they can with what they've got when it comes to interior. All right. Cracks in the dash. Eat that CD. See if there's one in there. Oh wait, I gotta turn it on first. Is he gonna take it? Woo! Sure did. I'll throw that one in for free. Let's look at the seat. Man, it ran over my camera again. I gotta quit doing that. This is not a cheap camera. It's playing and there's no CD face. That's wonderful. Well, radio works. What happened? Battery connection. Let's go see what's going on with that. This battery here, it's only got a 6-month warranty and it's probably from 2019. But I don't see any stickers on it. This cable's tight. This one over here looks like it needs to be re-cleaned, which I have all the tools if I need be. But that looks like a stereo wire. Same with this side. They're big enough and they've got the right gauge wires for it, but I'd say they'd be all right as long as they're clean. I may have to clean the connections on the battery. Yep, it is the battery for sure. Well, let me do that and I'll be right back. All right, so what I figured out is this cable here had a bunch of corrosion on it. Of course, get your little tool out. You ever seen one of these? I carry it in my bag. Get that corrosion off. It's just this white stuff that you don't want to taste or breathe in. It's horrible, actually. And that's exactly what it is, because I turned it and it clicked again. I was like, oh, yep. You also clean this connector, which I've already done inside. Give her a good thorough sweep. Take this, don't cut your hand because the wires will poke you. I'm sure you know. Clean the inside of these too. This looks like crap. This connector just needs to be replaced. I've got a bunch of them at the lot too. I don't know why this one never got replaced. Alright. What we're going to do is put this back together here. And it'll start right up. You don't bet? I bet it will. Alright, I'll be back. Man, I done dropped my cap. Look at it, it just goes way up under here. Oh man. Come on. Alright. I'm gonna leave a mess out here. We're gonna just start this thing up. And yeah, let's try it. I bet it works. Put the cell phone in there. Don't hit nothing with them tools, Nick. Tell you what, I hear it. I hear the old man in my head now. But I told you. Okay, so those connections are good now. We'll do it again just to show you. Look at that. It starts better now than it did when I left. I did notice it puffing some smoke. Let's try it again. That's not really doing it now, but I noticed it during the test drive. Seems all right. Did I do it right? Guess you can't really mess up on a battery unless you put the cables back. About time for a new fuel filter down here. Motor's nice and smooth. Up under the hood, it's just super clean. You do got some dings on your trim out here on the outer part, like scratching spot there. Overall, this is a pretty nice car though. Hood shut, no effort there. Chip here, couple spots there. Guys, I do appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I try to stay truthful. I'll try to stay honest. We point out the flaws so you know what you get before you get here. Detailed pictures, finance, and shipping available at maplemotors.com. And if you want to pick up some new shirts, I got those below. I actually got some other new ones coming out in about 2 weeks. So stick around for that. I think you'll like them. Thanks, guys. See you later.